Hi there, my name is Matthew Solomon and I am the coach for the modern soul. Thank you so much for clicking through to find out the 3 ways that you can heal and let the love back in your relationship. Now, I don't have to tell you that the typical pattern with relationships is we meet, we fall in love, everything's great, this person is amazing and perfect, and then something happens. And then we have an argument, and then we make up, and then we have another argument and another one, and they become more and more frequent, more and more intense, and then we decide we can't be with that person and we separate. And then we hope the next person is going to be better than the last one, and that, hopefully things will just go better. And usually they don't. Because what's happening is you're not reacting to that person. We react to things that happened in our past. And we spend our lives protecting ourselves and trying to make it better and trying to ensure that that's not going to happen again. So for me, if I go back to 3rd grade, there was a girl I had a crush on. And she liked me and my best friend. And one day she chose my best friend over me. And it hurt. And I can still, if I think about it, I can still feel that lump in my throat today. And that one instance may have been all fine and good, except for in the 6th grade, somebody else I was interested in said that she didn't think of me that way, that I was her friend. And then another one, and then I got to carry out the whole experience of I'm not the one. There's always somebody else. There's somebody else that whoever she is going to like better. And so when things would come up in relationships, my fear would be that she would leave or she would choose somebody else or that I wasn't good enough. And then I would defend myself. And the way I would defend myself is I would argue back. I would negate all of her points to prove that she was wrong and that I was good and I was okay. And if it got really bad, I would just leave. And I would show her how hurt I was, either with the look or moping or what got to be known as doom and gloom with a couple of exes who both labeled that. So what happened was I realized I was defending myself from this pattern that I had created in my life, the way I interpreted it in my life. And so when I got responsible for that, I got to stop making the other person wrong. I got to stop seeing her as the enemy. Because she wasn't. She was just showing up. So the first step is to get that the person standing in front of you is not your enemy. Whether it's an actual person or the person in the mirror. Then once you get that, once you get that that person is not your enemy, get really curious about what's going on with them. If they're upset, ask. I get that you're upset. What are you upset? Why are you upset? Tell me. And even if he or she is like, well, you should know, or I just explained it to you, ask questions. Show your interest. Get inside their world so they know that you're there and you're interested and you so desperately want to understand and connect. And so when you get curious about the other person, it puts them at ease, gives them the space to be curious about you and put you at ease. And then you can actually have a conversation. And the third step, when the love isn't there, and when there's the anger and the fighting and the arguing, is to turn towards each other. Don't walk away. Don't stomp off. Don't call it quits. Turn towards each other. And sit with each other and breathe with each other. Find each other's eyes and just breathe. Stop talking for a minute or 2 minutes or 5 minutes and reconnect first. Because soul to soul, being to being, all the other stuff fades away. So when you can do those 3 things, you allow the healing in because the love becomes present again. So, to recap, get that the other person, your partner, is not your enemy. Get curious. Get curious about their experience and why they're excited or why they're upset. why they're happy or why they're sad. And then turn towards them. Turn towards each other and find the love. Let the love back in. Thank you so much for watching. I am so committed to relationships working, to communication and love and acceptance being present. I coach couples, I coach people one-on-one. I'm the author of the book Man's School, Relating with Women in the Me Too Era. All around communication and understanding so that we can have more fulfilling lives together. If you'd like to work with me, either as couples or one-on-one, there's links below. Thank you so much for watching.